Hey everybody, this is May 1st. Um, I have some packages here. So this is a dual Amazon and Temu haul. In this box here, I have what states hazmat on it. And well, the only thing that's dangerous in here is the fact that if they put it in an airplane, it could possibly explode. So that's kind of about all there is to it. Looks like my camera's having trouble focusing or doing its thing or whatever it's doing. But anyway, let me go ahead, grab my scissors and or a knife or something and start getting this done. Isn't it amazing? You know, you've had them just recently and just all of a sudden can't find anything, huh? Well, there we go. This'll work. Now, typically, you're supposed to cut away from you, just in case you have a slip. Which, with some packages, can happen quickly. But I've never been that great at cutting away from myself. I had to order this because I'm going to be making a mold again, and I've already made one. That video will come up very soon here, but I have to make another one. However, the person that was going to be the recipient of the mold I intended to make has opted to make her own mold. So I'll be sending her the items that she'll need to do that. As you can see, this is Krylon's Triple Thick Crystal Clear Glaze. And when you're wanting a shiny mold, whatever you intend to make a mold of, if it's not shiny, you put 3 coats on of this, and it'll make it shiny. You will have to allow the first layer to dry for an hour, the second layer for an hour, and the third layer for approximately 6 to 8 hours to keep it really nice and firmly set. Okay, let me get those out of the way. The next package I have is a little on the heavy side. So we'll get this opened up really quick. I don't think my blade's all that sharp, and it's a brand new one. I am having slight difficulties with my right wrist again. Ever since I kind of sprained it when I took that fall after tripping over my dog, it comes and goes. There we go. Get this blade put away. And now I'm just going to kind of open it like this. As you can see, there are 2 kits. They're identical. Let me pull them out. Get them to the side. Get the box out of the way. Ouch. Yeah, I think. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even mean to hit the camera. Okay. This is Chang Taikiji silicone rubber. Oh, I see my AI camera is working just fine. It is an 84-ounce kit. I bought 2 of them, as you saw. No toxic, no odor, bubble-free, low viscosity, high tear resistance, hardness is 10A. That means it's kind of a squishy silicone. However, it was supposed to be in hardness 0. So, at least that's what the description said when I got it. Anyway, I'll show you what comes in the kit. This brand is starting to become somewhat popular, and they have the silicone, they have other resin products, things like that. And of course, I'm probably mispronouncing it, but you know, you do the best as you can with other people's languages if you don't know it by heart, right? So, I had already purchased this brand before for finishing the other mold, and it comes in this, and is accompanied with gloves and some of the prettiest micas I've ever seen. There's one mica in here that in particular I absolutely love, so I'm glad I got more of it. Comes with 10 sticks and 10 of them. So each kit gets those. I'll set these aside so I don't lose them. Or get them all airy. Okay, I'm not sure how many pairs of gloves, but as you can see, it comes with quite a few. Lots and lots of them. Of course, these are the type I really don't use, but for the silicone, it's actually good to have these because, you know, they're disposable, and though they don't fit extremely well, it's better than using up your gloves that you have that do fit really well. All right, these are the colors. This is apricot. Oh, good, the AI is getting to it. The one underneath is bright red, although as we know, mica powders, when they say red, it's never red, it's always a pinkish. And when you put it in something that has a white tint to it, it's going to be even pinker. Gold yellow, pink. I'll show you this one behind because it's silk blue. And this one is lilac. It is beautiful. All right, I'm going to go ahead, get these set aside. Whoops. Drop that down a little too. Heavy. Oh, yes, and it is by weight. The stuff is, okay, this is kind of leaky here on the side, so I will have to get a wipe and clean that off. Sorry about that. I don't normally clean everything up on camera because it takes up time, but I want to make sure it doesn't get on everything else. A lot of the problem is even though the boxes that they're packed in say this side up, you know, it's got the arrows pointing which part of the box needs to be upright. Apparently, shipping companies don't seem to understand that whole philosophy that, you know, if you put something on its side and it's got liquid in it, or even if you don't know if it's got liquid in it and there's a possibility there's a liquid, that maybe it was given a side up for a reason. I'm saying that basically our shipping people, and that goes for UPS, FedEx, USPS, and all the other shipping companies. Those three in particular are the only ones that deliver to my area. And so we kind of have to just grin and bear it when our things come in a mess. Or we'll be constantly forever sending things back. Okay, that was it for the Amazon haul. Now, some of these things that I got from Temu are slated to be given to someone else. And she doesn't know yet what's coming on a lot of the stuff. And I was really hoping to make sure that these orders, I should say, got here. Sorry, just obliterating any address identifier. You know, got a lot of weirdos and wackos out there. Okay, so as you can see, these packages went through HE double hockey sticks. They're licked up in more ways than one, which odds are a lot of things in here are going to be not in perfect condition. How's that? And this being May 1st, this is my last orders. I do not buy anything in May at all. Mostly because my husband's pickup registration is having to be renewed this month. His birthday is also this month. And so I tend to spend money on him. Which I guess is as smart as can be, since he's the one that earns all the money. Since I haven't been able to go to work anymore. Anyway, let's get some stuff out of here. Okay, everything's going to come out at once, huh? Alright, so I have another punch for card making. This one here is for making tags. And I do have a piece of paper that I can test that on, because, and it's not for the whole tag, it's for this portion, these cornerings. And just depending on the size of the tag and its placement between these channels, then that's how it comes out. I don't know where my paper went to. I'm sorry. I thought I still had some around here. Oh, okay, well, you'll see its use when it comes time for me to start linking cards. I do have to make a Mother's Day card for his mom. All right, in this is our stamp dies, or metal cutting dies for my machine. And this here, stop focusing on my hand. As you can tell, there are leaves. This is also leaves. And then we have butterflies. I have many of these in here right now. Oh, okay. I should have really looked, because underneath is a huge hole. Well, I do hope everything's in here. So let's start pulling out what I can and hope for the best. I'm going to put the bag to the side. These are growing containers, and these were listed for potatoes. There are 6 pieces in here, and they are 10-gallon, and they are black. And if you want the link, of course, for any of these things, I've stopped putting links in for a purpose. And it takes up a lot of time and a lot of energy, and well, if you want a link, I will pop it in there for you in the description box, and I will let you know that it's there. But this is going to make it easier for me to try to get videos up, because I am using the computer now. Again, I'm hoping, don't jinx it, that our electrical issues between my town and the town over are fixed. I'll throw that over on my bed real quick. And I have another corner punch. I got this because, oh my gosh, it looks pretty. I love how it tries to focus in, but it's fuzzy no matter which way it goes, right? So we're going to open that up, get rid of its packaging. And this, all it just needs is a corner piece of paper, so I'll do that one real quick. I'll just do it with my desk thing. I'm going to put a desk together. So, sounded like it went all the way through. And that's the beautiful little corner that it creates. I think it's gorgeous. And no, these punches weren't all that cheap. As you can tell, it goes straight through. There's no paper catch here. I do wish one thing, that they had a way to put these up on, say, hooks or screws or something. It would be nice, at least that way. They could be up, say, on a pegboard out of the way, that kind of thing. You always be able to see where they're at. Okay, I have another bag after this one's empty, so let's get this one empty. Yeah, I think I'm missing a couple of things. I'll have to check my order. But that's the size of the hole. It's pretty big. Big enough for items like this to slide right on out of it. Okay, this is another paper punch. And this is different type cornerings for rounded. And this one puts a little hole at the corner. Okay, the rest of these dies. As you can see, there is a flower die. There it goes. Butterflies. With this butterfly die, though, these little areas right here make it so that you can lift this part right here and make it look 3D. And then I thought this was kind of cute. It's a flower pot, as you can tell. And I think with spring and summer and everything, those would make cute cards. And with this one here, there are several different corner dies. Single piece 5 by 5 centimeter. Okay, they're in a bag within a bag. I'm going to have to cut that thumbnail soon. It's split all the way to here. Oops. Alright. It's easier to see their design from this way. This one, as you can see, is a butterfly. Just a random, oh, I can't say random, a symmetrical design of some kind. I think it's resembling foliage of some sort. This is like a tulip design, or maybe a lotus. But they're all flower geared. Garden style stuff. Don't know why it doesn't want to focus when I want it to focus, but I'm probably going to remove it off of the AI because it's driving me nuts. Probably driving you nuts too. But as you can see, they're floral type designs. This is like a bluebell. Whoops. Well, I guess you can see better on that side. And then this one here is roses. Very pretty design. So there were 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, couple more things here. This is the, well, I'm not quite sure which dinosaur this is. Let me see if I can get it up there. Okay, this one looks like maybe the T-Rex. No, it's got that little hook horn thing back there. One moment, I'll get it out. And this one here is a duplicate. And that's the little dinosaur right there. For all of its automatic focusing, it sure doesn't get very crisp, does it? But that's what it looks like. Okay, I'm going to set that little guy aside, put him with my other dinos. I ordered a different coloration theme of the floral garden stickers that I had in the previous video. And so this is a representation of each one. And of course it's not going to focus. Hello. Yep, still doesn't focus. But they are the clear PET stickers. And you will be seeing these in a project coming up as well. Very pretty designs. And yes, it's got one with a little kitty in it. Oh, for Pete's sake. Try not to lose them all over the floor. I'm famous for that. And you got to pick them up, clean each one. All right, 2 more items out of that particular package. This one here is a lot smaller than I thought it was, and I even checked the sizing. This is that little Volkswagen bus, and it is much smaller than the other one that's about like this big. But I'm telling you, I paid the price for the full size. Okay. Yes, I will soon stop shopping Temu. And as a counterpart to the bus, is the Volkswagen Bug, also known as the Beetle. Alright, on to the last package, which is, I'll show you in a second. Oh boy. Everything everywhere, right? Now, before I open this bag, I will turn it around and over and see what kind of damages are to this bag. Well, no gaping holes like that last one, but as you can tell, it's been slid across the ground about, oh, I don't know, a gazillion times. Couple small holes, but yeah, it's not a gaping hole. Okay, I'm going to set this to the side, open it, and begin. And I know this is becoming a long video. I didn't intend for it to be this long, but things don't always cooperate when you want them to. All right, let's try to figure out the best end to open this. Without cutting any of the products inside. Sometimes that's difficult to avoid because of the way they package everything. As you'll notice, the last package I just opened did not have any Temu bags inside of it, like as in other ones I've been getting lately. And they could have made sure that nothing went missing just by putting these items in another bag inside. Anyway, I bought 4 sets of 5 100 ml mixing cups. They are the plastic ones, and I prefer them, sadly, over the silicone ones because they're more rigid and easier for me to clean. The silicone ones collapse on you, and I don't know, I just make more of a mess trying to clean them. So I have 4 sets of these. As they come out, I'll just set them to the side. All right, let's get this little thing out here. It says 1 piece. Oh, let's see if there's any damage to this. This is a miniature paint flower design maker. And yes, it is extremely miniature. I absolutely knew how small it was because I saw someone else showing it. And they were shocked at how little it was. I wasn't, because this is something I've come to expect from Temu. But I wanted this size in particular. I mean, it is tiny. This is the length of my finger. This is the width of my finger. So very tiny. But this is for me doing miniature flower type designs. So I'm just going to set it where it's not going to get lost. And hope these are not crushed. If they are, I'll get really upset, and you'll hear it in my voice, because this was a lot of money. And really should have been sent in a box. These are 3-ounce paper cups. There is a little bit of crushing in that I see on the sides here. Tape everywhere. And though I'm not going to inspect every cup, I would like to see a representation of how these fared in the shipping process due to the packaging problem. Really, what happened to that blade? As you can tell, it is in bubble wrap. But bubble wrap doesn't protect things that can squish and get destroyed because they're squished. There we go. Wow, okay. I should probably have paused you trying to get this out. All right. Now I can get a better idea of how these fared. Yeah, other than a couple of cups at the one end here, not bad. And this is a pack of 600. They will come in handy. Extremely handy. Just clearing out some things out of the way so that I can put more things down there. Oops, okay. I purchased another washi tape style PET roll. And I probably will not open it because it does have a representative picture of it. It'd be nice if they had this focused in on it. Maybe it will focus in without the shiny. Well, a little bit better. As you can tell, they're timepieces and clocks stickers. I did purchase, I believe I purchased 2 of them. Oh, this is funny. This is how they sent the inner bag. Completely empty. Things are so ironic these days, aren't they? Other items that I hope weren't damaged in any way, shape, or form are these. These are iodine. Now I'm looking for the alcohol ones. Well, no alcohol ones. Not unless they're on the flip side. Okay, this one's got alcohol here. These are iodine. This is iodine and alcohol, and I bought them as a 50-50 kit. Well, maybe they're just rolled in there differently or something. Yes, okay. This is the alcohol. These are for medical kits, by the way. And this is the iodine packets. And these, all you do is you take one and you snap it in the middle, and it'll come out the ends. So, this here was purchased to send to that friend of mine, so that she has it in case she has any boo-boos while she's out and about, helping her husband. I'm sorry, I've got an itch. I have a rash that I've had for the last 2 months, ever since I took that gel pad off of me from the Holter monitor. And it has been driving me absolutely insane at times with the itch. I try very hard not to scratch it because I have moles, lots of moles in that area, little itty bitty moles, and I do not feel like causing myself a huge problem. Okay, the other roll of tape is right here, so those items go to her. I'll put mine over here. Says golden. Oh, okay. Wow, that is the smallest pair of earrings I've ever seen in my life. I had my ears pierced 1,000 years ago, but I haven't worn earrings or any jewelry in the last, say, 20 years, because I don't have that kind of relationship in my marriage that I feel I need to impress the other person at all. And so I'm not sure if these are going to fit or not, but I'll try to get it up there to you. Wow. Focus. Alright, I'm going to have to take this off of AI. And bring you closer. Come on, camera. No, I don't want AI off. There we go. There we go. And it still doesn't want to focus. Well, let me put it back on autofocus now that the AI is turned off. And see what happens. Well, not at all. Okay, so I guess it's just too tiny for anybody to see. I will try these later on. I'm trying to make sure my ears are open or reopened because I have a friend my adopted little sister, that she is making a jewelry set for me, earrings, necklace, and bracelet, for a special occasion I have coming up in June. And I just want to be able to wear them, the earrings included. And I don't wear hoop or dangly style earrings that bother me at my neck, and I wear post. There we go. The shepherd's hook backings don't work for me very well. What on earth? Oh, when it's dug in like that, I guess it's impossible to open it properly. I will be speeding this video up a little bit because I know I'm at 46 minutes now. There they are. Before I show you those in detail, let's give you an update on my garden plants here, my indoor potted garden. How's that? Ooh boy, I guess the cold at the window got to one of them. And this is my cherry tomatoes. Oh, I'm so disappointed. Maybe if I add a little bit of water, it'll help bring them back. I doubt it. I gotta be careful because I forgot the tray. They were thriving so well that we've gone through another real good cold spell here. And it doesn't help that my plants have to be at light sources now that they've risen. I believe the basil was the first one that popped up the first time, and it's getting there. I'll have to water this one down a little bit too, although the soil is still damp. And then we have the parsley that began. And yes, it's the cold at the window because that's showing damage from the cold air. And the last one to pop up was my beefsteak tomatoes. And yes, they are doing pretty darn well, even though they're starting to show signs of being too cold as well. I did put my electric heater back in the room. I'll just give them some more water. And so I brought the temperature up to 75 because I had to, or I'd definitely lose all my plants. Anyway, let me bring one of those back for a moment. These little guys I saw were so adorably cute that I had to have them for my plants. These are plant sitters. And they're adorable little dragons. Not being able to see that very well either, I'm sure. And they just hang on the outside like that. And there's that one there. Wow, something came off of this one. Okay, don't know what it was, but I heard it hit in the box. There's this little guy here. And he hangs like that. Oh, I hate styrofoam. It sticks and clings to everything. It's a good thing tape is also staticky. So styrofoam immediately starts beginning to pull towards it. You don't even have to really touch it yet, except the ones that are stuck. And it helps so much to get styrofoam off of here, off of things you don't want it on, like you. Get it off of his footsies, his ear, from between his horns. Up off the desk. Anyway, this one here is supposed to hang just like that. It won't leave me alone. Help me. Oh my goodness. Well, before I clean it all up, I might as well get the last of it out of the way. And it does come as a set of 4. And this is this guy. And he hangs this hand. Except it's got something, some excess right there. Quite a bit of excess there. Anyway, he hangs there like that. Alright, so I'm just going to set this aside now, get my tape, clean up that mess before it drives me insane. Get rid of this box and styrofoam. Wow, that stuff just gets everywhere, doesn't it? Okay. Sorry, I just don't want it all over the other items. Okay. The other 2 of these. Sorry, I'm looking for a second. Oh, well, that's not in here, so I'll have to check my order, but I'm pretty sure I ordered 2 of them. Because some things you just order 2 of so you can make more of at the same time in the same colorations. And this thing here is a dye brush and foam pad. So that you can put your dye on it. Here, I'll get my open one over here. You can put your dye on it and then just roll this little brush over and it'll pull out the things that are stuck. Your excess waste stuff. Okay. No, I don't bother to put it back with that cardboard separator thing. Well, I missed the garbage can. Okay, this here are, since I'm going to be doing a lot of die cut stuff, these are the acrylic pads or sheets that are needed. And I thought I'd get ahead of the game and get sets of them. And they were selling them in sets of 4. So I got this set of 4. And this is, of course, for the top and bottom as you put the die in and slide it through. Alright, one item left, although it should have been 2. I'm pretty sure of it. You saw the one mold I got, which is this guy right here. It was in one of my last videos, haul videos. So I thought, wouldn't it be kind of awesome, since I came across this, to get it and make the keychain version of it. And do it in the same colorations. And yes, there are supposed to be 2. I know there are. Anyway, I will have to, of course, settle that out with Temu. See what I can do about it. But that's the haul today, everybody. I do have one last package I managed to squeak in before May 1st today. And it will be here, oh, I don't know, I'm hoping next week. Although it just cleared customs. So, no, it won't be here next week. Probably the beginning to mid of the following week. Alright. Of course, hit the thumbs up if you liked anything in this, or you liked the video, or whatever, you know. If you liked it, hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. I mean, if you've been watching my videos, why not, right? I do appreciate my 479 subscribers I've got. I appreciate you absolutely. I did have 480, but I have somebody that has been subscribing, unsubscribing, subscribing, unsubscribing. And no, I do understand that some people just, you know, decide to unsubscribe. But this is a very frequent happening. So I don't know who it is. I really don't care. They're just trying to be annoying, and so I'm just letting them know you're not perturbing me. I will get to whatever subscription amount. My goal, my personal goal is 500. So that means I have 21 left to go to make it to 500. However, I do not really want to make it to my 500 until I see Twisted Anomaly Arts make it to her 500. She is, she's lost a few subscribers recently, and she's gained a few, but she's now down to where she needs, I believe, 6 or 7 instead of 4. And I know she's not putting out content as far as making things right now, but if people understood the pressure she's under with her husband, maybe they wouldn't be so quick to leave. I mean, I wouldn't. I wouldn't leave somebody just because they're under a lot of emotional and mental stress when a loved one is dying. So, I just don't see how people do that. However, recently I was abandoned by my very own sister, my blood sister. She told me she preferred to be involved in her games and just become a hermit. So I lost the last blood relative I had that I kept trying to be a part of their life. So, that leaves me without my children, my grandchildren, my sister. And, well, I don't know. At 63, I don't have a whole lot of thousands of years left in me. It is what it is. And if she wants to be a hermit, she can be a hermit. I have decided that so that I don't try contacting her anymore, because I'm not going to beg my sister to let me be a part of her life if she doesn't want that. I mean, no way, just let people be who they are, right? So I've decided that after about 15, 20 years of having my phone number, I'm actually just getting rid of my phone. And that way I don't have to, go through the ins and outs of, why did they all abandon me? It is what it is. People, I guess, just grow away from each other. And family is not as important any longer. I still feel that it is, but, can't force the issue. You can't beat a dead horse, as they say. Or you can lead a horse to water. You can't make him drink. But anyway, drama over. Like I said, subscribe if you haven't. At least consider it. Of course, leave a comment below. If you liked anything and you want a link to it, I will provide that. Just let me know which item. Okay? And, well, share. It gets it out to everybody. And I'm just going to say, at this time now, as I always do, peace out.